Singapore Prison Training Institute has revised its close-quarter defensive techniques for officer trainees. These will help trainees to defend themselves against aggressive inmates at close quarters in a range of situations. The syllabus was improved after feedback from prison officers who said that skills learned as trainees were not fully applicable in all real-life situations.
We have reviewed our close-quarter defensive technique manual to simplify the techniques and to be relevant to the current dynamic situation in the operational work. Our current revised close-quarter defensive technique are not only about defend ourselves, but also to be able to separate two-person fighting. So if an inmate were to fight against one another, our officer able to intervene and separate both of them safely without having any one of them, meaning the inmates and also the officer, injured.
Close-quarter defensive technique, also known as CQDT, is a combination of several self-defense systems from around the world, such as Krav Maga, ISR Matrix, and Her Majesty's Prison Service's defensive technique.
We actually remove majority of the close-quarter defensive technique on the previous manual and change to a more instinctive and reactive techniques. Previous manual are more on skill-based, whereas current manual are more instinctive and reactive. So it's easier for the officer to learn and to adapt to the skills.
The Singapore Prisons Training Institute is also incorporating technology, such as virtual reality, to ensure that trainees are fully prepared for scenarios and have a better understanding of what to expect.
Things like virtual reality have been in place for our trainees to be going through blended learning, classroom, virtual reality training, then followed by practical scenario-based training. Technology have helped us to even make learning easier for the trainees to adapt and understand.
Having a combination of classroom lessons as well as physical training together with tactical training. So this is to ensure that we learn everything about operations, inmate management, as well as being physically fit and operationally ready for tactical training as well, to counter any experiences that we may face when we get deployed into the institutions. But at the same time, we are given the fluidity to incorporate different techniques together so that we're able to engage in situations that we expect the unexpected. So we know that we have to counter based on certain techniques, but at the same time, we're given the fluidity to go with the flow as what happens so that the techniques are still correct and we're able to properly execute the use of force.